3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph back together for another show. Hey, Steph.
Hey.
How was your time away from the show?
It was busy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lots of baseball stuff.
Well, that's over now. No more baseball. You're doing a show right now. Don't think you're not allowed to talk to them, baseball people, right now.
No baseball.
Undivided attention for the next half hour. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. We are in the American Shaman PA studio. If you have pain, anxiety, if you can't sleep, well, you meet with the certified wellness consultant in American Shaman PA. Life is better with the feather, hempushealth.com.
Also with the Heather. I know a couple really nice Heathers. They're great people.
Is that who you were just texting?
Yes.
Told you, don't text senators anymore.
No, Heather doesn't work for the Senators.
Okay. All right, it is Would You Rather Wednesday time. I'm having a hard time talking. Would you rather always be overdressed or always underdressed for the situation?
I feel like both can be weird.
I'll give you a perfect example. So this past weekend, I DJ'd a party, and it was kind of a wedding celebration, but it was a couple that got married a year ago, and because of the pandemic and all that stuff, they decided to hold off on the party side of things. So it was definitely more of a relaxed atmosphere. Like the groom was wearing shorts and a short sleeve button up, and so were all of his groomsmen. Now the bridesmaids were wearing like pretty much full bridesmaid dresses, but even the bride had like a shorter, more cocktail-y white dress on. And pretty much everyone who showed up in a kind of a casual, but a nice casual outfit. And then one dude came in like a full suit.
Oh no.
And you could tell he was uncomfortable because there was no one else with a sport coat, let alone a full suit. And it was definitely like this dude was in shape and the suit was like tailored to him. You know, he was probably like, I look great in this thing.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you go there and people are wearing like shorts.
John missed the memo.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so that was definitely an awkward situation where being overdressed, and I definitely heard a couple of people make fun of him.
Aww.
No, like to him though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was a kind of a
like
running
in
joke.
Good fun.
Yeah, it wasn't like behind his back.
Right.
See that guy with this suit? He looks like such a d-bag.
That guy's a loser.
No, they weren't doing that. So the question: would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed?
Like you said, I feel like both can be awkward in different situations, but I have to go with overdressed because I'd rather be that guy than be the one who shows up in sweatpants to somebody's wedding because that will tick off the bride.
I think the key word here is always. Because after a little while, people will just understand that you're always this way.
That's true.
So if you're like, oh, if we invite Steph to the wedding, you know she's going to be wearing sweatpants, right? Right?
They expect it.
So it's built
That's
in.
true.
It's built into the cake that is Steph.
Right. It's just part of you.
Right.
But does that mean you're going to be invited to less weddings? And are they going to be like, we don't want her there in the background of our pictures wearing ripped up t-shirts?
Is your personality, is your presence good enough to overcome the fact that you wore sweatpants with juicy on the butt to someone's wedding?
So you have to have a really great personality to
Right.
override that.
I don't know. Like, and how underdressed are we talking about? Are we talking about like the shirt you're wearing is nice, and if you wore jeans with it, technically to a wedding that's underdressed.
True.
But you don't look bad.
Right. I don't look trashy.
No, you're just like someone's going, really? That's what she? Okay, whatever. She looks nice though. But,
Right.
You know,
Right.
I don't know how under or overdressed. And are you wearing tuxedos to people's backyard barbecue?
Right. Yeah. Because you're going to get made fun of for that.
Be like, this was a cookout. Why is Steph wearing a ball gown?
She missed the memo.
Yeah.
Didn't get the dress code memo.
Like, it's the backyard and it's wet. Why is she wearing heels? She's going to sink.
We're having a bonfire.
It's just, I don't know. I almost would say underdressed.
But then, I don't know. I just feel like then you're frumpy sometimes.
I'd rather be comfortable.
I don't know. Either way would be bad. My friends and I are typical girls. When it comes to like anything we're doing, we're like, are you dressing cute or no? Or are we like wearing sweatpants and leggings? Because you don't want to be that one person when you're all going out to dinner that's wearing like a hoodie and everybody else is wearing like cute little skirts. Mm-hmm. And that's how it is when you're a girl. Guys don't discuss what they wear before they go out, I'm assuming.
Hey, Brad. Yo, you gonna hoodie it up, or what are we doing?
Are we wearing blue tonight?
Yeah, are we gonna match?
What's the color scheme?
Listen, I'm gonna wear red. Don't you wear red. Red's my color. It brings up my eyes.
Right, it's different being a girl, because we have these conversations every time we get together.
All right, so the news coming from the weekend. This is actually the first show that we've been together since the weekend. The big news from the weekend. Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani get married.
Did they?
You didn't hear this?
How did I not hear this?
Steph.
Wow, I'm out of the loop sometimes.
They got married on Saturday. The ceremony took place at Blake Shelton's Oklahoma ranch, where he built a chapel with the intention of marrying Stefani there.
It's funny because when you say her last name, it sounds like her first name, kind of.
Like her name is Steph Ani?
Right.
Miss Ani. Do you take Mr. Shelton?
Miss Ani.
Yeah. She's 51. He's 45, so she's robbing the cradle a little bit.
Wow, she looks good.
Yeah, she does. They began dating in 2015 after they were coaches on The Voice. At the time, they were both newly divorced, so I think they confided, consoled each other their problems, and ended up with each other, and now they got married.
Aw, I like them together. I like Shelton. You know, I like my country music.
I do. I'm a little shocked you didn't know this. Obviously, you don't keep up with the celebrity marriage news as much as I do.
I'm not on your level.
I got the alert bling. Oh, my word. On Saturday, that's exactly what I said.
Pictures. Yep.
Hand over the mouth. Oh, my word.
Can't believe it. I thought you were going to bring up the hot dog eating contest.
Well, that is what we're talking about right now.
Perfect.
Joey Chestnut broke his own world record. 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. The next closest competitor was Jeffrey Esper, who ate 50 hot dogs.
So nobody was even close.
No. Like, Joey, you can settle down.
That's what I was going to say.
Like, this dude is like 20-something hot dogs behind you. No. Like, no. Joey, calm down.
That's how you know he was going for a record, because he could have stopped easily.
Yeah, he could have taken the last 4 minutes off.
Right.
Like, dude, we get it. You can eat a lot.
Okay, show off.
All right, so now I have something else to talk about with this. The woman's competitor. I forgot her name. It's like Marion something or Mary. I think it starts with an M. She ate just over 30 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
Yes.
You have all these people out here saying that women should be paid as much as men. Like the WNBA players should be paid as much as the NBA players. And then you have this guy eating more than double, almost triple, what the woman's competitive eater. I'm sorry. They're not on the same level. They should not be paid the same. I'm sorry.
I mean, when it comes to sports, it does correlate to like the revenue, and isn't the men's contest more of a televised thing?
They just instituted the women's contest a few years back.
Right, like you don't really hear as much about that.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty impressive. My girl knows how to eat.
Yes, she does. And this is the argument I always end up having with someone when I talk about like basketball. They're like, well, they could beat you. And I go, I'm terrible at basketball. Of course they could.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like, there are junior high girls who could dribble circles around me. And
I know a few of them.
Sure.
Yeah, no offense.
Yeah, I take none to that. And I agree. Just saying professional, right? They're both professionals. It's what they do.
Right.
And he more than doubled her. So I'm just saying, no, equal pay? No, you don't get that.
Did they get paid for this?
Mm-hmm.
There's prize money, right?
Money,
okay.
Yep.
It just blows my mind. I don't know about this Mary or M word person.
I forgot her name.
Did you see a picture of her?
No.
Okay, because like Joey Chestnut is not a big dude.
No. All right, so here comes the question. You get paid. You're getting paid. This is not a leisurely picnic that Steph is at someone's house. You are getting paid, and that's money. We're talking thousands of dollars. 10 minutes. Realistically, how many hot dogs? Don't say 6. You're getting paid. This is, you have to stuff yourself to the brim.
In 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
I'm going to say 6.
You're eating fast. You're not thinking about it. You don't even have time to get full. 10 minutes.
I don't think I could do more than 6.
6?
And I like to eat, okay? I can
apparently
eat.
you don't.
No, I do, but like it's a lot, and you're chewing, and you're getting so full so quickly. I don't
6.
know. How many could you do?
I think I could take down in 10 minutes 15 to 18. In 10 minutes.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I'm nowhere near the guys or the girls, but I think 15 in 10 minutes. I think that's yeah.
Well, we actually did one of these contests at the Senators game, and the winner was an employee of ours. He ate 9, and that was in an inning. So I think it was probably around 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Oh, really? So they had the whole inning to eat?
Yeah. So we like introduced it, and then came back to it.
Was there a prize?
You know what? That's what everyone kept asking, and no, not really.
No, there was no prize. I'm telling you, you put money on the line.
That changes things.
It absolutely does. Absolutely does. All right, coming up. I don't condone it, but I understand.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decreased my back pain and relieved my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
I'm going to say it once again. I don't condone it, but I understand. On, last Saturday, Robert Gwaltzler, he lives in Iowa, he drove to the McDonald's 5 miles from his home to get some chicken nuggies. All right.
Yeah, he did.
All right. How many chicken nuggets could you eat in 10 minutes?
It's a good question.
Realistically.
Oh.
Could you take down a 20?
Yeah, for sure. 20.
You could take down a 20?
Absolutely.
All right.
I don't even need sauce.
I'm gaining back a little bit of respect. Well, it's funny you bring up sauce. When he got home, he discovered they forgot to give him the dipping sauce.
No. Fatal mistake.
So, it's again funny you mentioned that. So naturally, he called them up and threatened to blow up McDonald's.
Oh, no.
Police say he also threatened to assault an employee. Robert was arrested when police were able to trace the phone number back to his home.
Yeah, it's 2021. Does he not think they can trace? What did he star 67 the call? They're never gonna know who this is.
That's funny you even know about that.
I used to love that for prank calling back in the day.
I would love to see what your prank calls were.
Oh, they were ridiculous. I thought I was so funny. My friends and I were so immature.
You're ugly.
Exactly.
We're so clever, everyone.
Yep.
High fives.
Yep, we'd use a voice changer on the computer to make our voice really slow.
Did you ever get really dark? I have your children.
Yeah, we would say ridiculous things. Yep.
You say that? You
don't
say I
think-
have your children?
I don't think we took it to that level, but we were not always like doing kind prank calls.
Wow. Did you ever prank call your enemies?
I think we did.
Girls you hated?
Well, I never had enemies, but I think we called.
Everyone in school thinks you're a fat cow.
No,
Bye.
it was not like that.
Bye.
It was not like that.
You want to do that now? That sounds like fun. Calling people in their 20s and be like, everyone in school thinks you're a fat cow. So yeah, he got arrested. Again, I don't condone it. Don't do this. This is bad, but I understand there's nothing worse than driving away. Whether you wait till you get home or you're like me and you get about 0.3 miles down the road and you start digging in the bag.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like stuff on my burgers. I like the meat, the cheese, and the bun.
That's so weird.
It's not that weird.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's really
weird.
not that. It's
It is
not that
weird.
But so I order my stuff plain.
You don't like condiments?
Not really.
Lettuce, tomato?
You throw a little mayo on there, a
Bacon?
little or a little bacon's fine. That's not condiment.
Right, but you're saying just bun, meat bun.
Yeah, cheese.
No.
Yeah, I mean if I get some mayonnaise on there, that's not bad. But I'm not a ketchup on your burger.
Lettuce, tomato, onion,
Maybe some lettuce. Definitely not onion.
pickles.
Oh, I hate pickles. We know we already know this. Anyway, so I order my stuff plain, and when I reach in that bag and I'm like, oh, there's that burger. It's hot, and I open it up while I'm driving, and I see some foreign thing sticking out that's not the meat or the cheese. I'm just like, I swear to God. I'm never going back there. I get so angry. And then I get sad for myself. Like I have real problems.
First world problems.
Absolutely. I'm like, they don't take direction.
For me.
I totally go like, woe is me type stuff. Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I would feel bad for this guy if he wasn't home. If he was like on a road trip and really left stranded without sauce, that's upsetting.
I don't
But
even
once
eat
he
nuggets
gets
with
home-
sauce if I don't have to.
But he was upset that they didn't have his sauce. But you get home, you're trying to tell me you don't have barbecue sauce in your fridge, dude.
Or like,
Something.
or something you can make. Like, you ever dip nuggets in honey?
yeah.
Delicious.
Right. You got to improvise a little.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
But instead, he's in jail, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Whipped cream. I mean, really, what do you got? I don't know if you saw this. Again, you didn't know Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton got married, so I'm going to go ahead and say that you probably didn't know about this. Did you hear about what happened last week in the Tour de France? In the early stages?
Oh, it was a woman that.
There's a woman who was holding a sign
Yes.
in front of the camera, not realizing that the people on the bicycles, the reason why everyone, including yourself and the camera, was there, she was sticking out like a good percentage of her body. Well, bicyclist hit her, fell, and caused a chain reaction of other cyclists to fall. 30-year-old woman who's not been named was arrested on Thursday, 5 days after the accident on Saturday. Left a dozen cyclists with cuts and bruises and one with a fractured hand.
Oh.
She was found in France. She's a French citizen, according to officials. She's expressed her feelings of shame and fear about the consequences of her act. She said she's worried about media attention for what she has called her stupidity. Meanwhile, Tour de France race officials say they're withdrawing their legal complaint against her. Oh, that's nice, I guess. And they even said the incident has been blown out of proportion. And here's the thing: if it wasn't on video, it wouldn't be that bad. But the fact is, we have the exact moment captured because there's always cameras everywhere.
yeah.
And it's the Tour de France, so they got cameras on these cyclists at all
Yeah.
times anyway. So we got to see the worst moment of this woman's life. I almost said poor woman, but you know what? Stop being stupid.
Yeah, why would you jump out into the road? Now, was it abrupt? Was she like, hey, surprise, or was she just standing
No,
there?
she was looking like imagine you're a camera, right? You're a camera person, you're filming the cyclist, and I'm her. She was facing the camera, holding a sign and sticking out into the road. and didn't know that they were coming up behind her. But why would the camera's not there for you?
Right.
I don't know if she's like, they'll just go around me. They'll just go around me.
Shouldn't the camera guy have said, like, hey, move?
I think he was far away.
Oh.
Yeah. She's dumb. She's dumb. And even she admits she's dumb. And the shame, because I don't know if her name has gotten out there or not. I think it has. The shame she feels, I think, is enough punishment. And so does the Tour de France race director. So I almost applaud them for pulling back because they were going to file charges against her.
Which they could, because people actually got injured.
Yeah, but I think the shame is probably enough. Like, it's not. It's like if you screw up around here and it's local news, that's one thing. But this is world news.
Right.
This is not even national news. This is Earth news. It's everywhere.
Right. That is enough punishment.
I think the shame is enough for her to just say, I'll probably never attend a race again, let alone do that again.
Right.
But she got her sign out there, which was, I don't even know what it said. I think somebody knew what it said, and I saw something, but I don't know, it was written in another language. Coming up, this is gonna shock you. Psychics are not real.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
All right, you've followed us long enough. You know that I do not approve of psychics. I call them grief vampires. I actually had dinner with a friend of mine last week, and he was telling me how he went to a psychic, and I instantly started to make fun of him.
He told you that?
Yep.
Has he ever met you? Like, why would he even say that?
Yeah. He's like, I went to a psychic. I was, going through a tough time, and I went to a psychic. I go, why would you do that? And then he said something that I could immediately, disprove, but I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
It's not like you to hold back.
Well, he was trying to talk to a deceased loved one, and I didn't, want to completely blow it up.
That can be a sensitive topic, yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 explanations for what he thought was a psychic phenomenon, and I just bit my tongue.
I'm very proud of you for just letting him vent or whatever it was he needed to say.
I'm trying to grow as a person, so.
Wow. Yeah. I'm very impressed.
Anyway, psychics aren't real, everyone, and neither is a psychic elephant.
Elephant?
Elephant. The Hamburg Zoo had an elephant that made predictions. It predicted, what's the name? Yashoda is the elephant at the Hamburg Zoo. He's predicting soccer matches in the Euro 20, in the Euro
Like the World
Championship,
Cup.
whatever it is. I don't
Right.
know. It's a soccer thing. So anyway, he was given the choice of 2 flags in a basket. And he would walk over to one of the baskets. And that would be the winner. So he actually got some right. In the tournament opener, he said Germany would lose to France. They did. Then correctly chose that Germany would beat Portugal. Okay. All right, this dude was 2 for 2. Oh no, then he did a draw. He correctly chose a draw with Germany and Hungary.
How did he pick a draw?
I don't know, maybe he didn't go to a basket?
Yeah, maybe he like went the opposite direction where there was food or something.
Yeah, he didn't go to a basket. Well, anyway, they said Yoshida or Yashuda, whatever you say his name, pick Germany versus England. And he said Germany's going to beat England. Germany lost to England 2-0. Psychics aren't real, everyone.
The psychic elephant was wrong.
Like, he can get everything right. Well, he should. If he can see into the future, then he should hit 100%, right? If you have a direct line to the future, you should know what happens.
Right, and furthermore, I hate to be a cynic, but I'm just not that impressed considering he had a 50-50 chance of being right.
Well, okay.
It's not like there was 100 choices and he chose the correct one multiple times.
So, while I agree with you just because, you know, how my feeling in psychics, it is tough. If I flip a coin 3 times, you're not, I mean, the chance of you getting it right 3 times is
But he only got 3 of them right.
you got 3 out of 4.
I mean, yeah.
So I mean, it's not. It is dumb luck, especially the draw. The draw is crazy.
Especially when you're an elephant who doesn't speak, okay? Like, let's call it what it is. I love elephants. I'm all for him. I just don't know if I'm buying it.
Stuff make prank phone calls. You're a dumb elephant that doesn't speak and no one likes you at school.
You're not a real psychic.
Yeah. All right. Time to stump Steph. According to a USA Today survey, 36% of people said this brings them the greatest joy at the end of the day.
Going to bed. Is that it?
And that's not it.
Okay, because sometimes that's the best part of the day.
But
I know that's pathetic.
no,
but
it's not pathetic. It makes sense. But no, it's something. I mean, you're not in like the wrong area of life.
Is it something you're doing in bed? No, I meant like watching TV at night,
No.
catching up on your text message. Like, I enjoy laying down at night and like being able to catch up on messages or watch TV or things like that.
No.
You're doing it before bed.
No, you don't even have to do it. It could already be done, but it brings you joy.
Oh, clean sheets.
Ooh, so close. Think bigger.
Clean house.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
There we
true.
go.
Very true.
Brings you the greatest joy at the end of the day to have a clean house.
You know, and that's when you know you're officially an adult. You're like, look at those vacuum lines on the carpet. Beautiful.
25% of us do this before we buy a house. I did not do this. I definitely did not do this. Before we buy a house. I don't know if it would make or break a house purchase for me, but I didn't do it. Didn't even think to do it, actually.
Is it something you're doing inside of said
No.
house?
No.
But it's helping you make your decision to buy that house?
I guess so.
Are you doing it from your current home?
No. 25% of us do this before we buy a house. That's a big number. I didn't even think to do
From what location are you doing
it. New
it?
house, probably.
So you're in the new house?
Not in the new house.
Outside of it?
Yeah.
Ooh. Something you're doing to help make your mind up. Laying down in the grass.
Nope. No.
How does this grass really feel?
Nope. Think about what's around the house.
Neighbors? Something with the neighbors.
What about the neighbors?
Going to meet the neighbors.
25% of people meet the neighbors before they buy a house? No.
That seems like a really high number.
That's a huge number.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
No, it's a nice idea though.
Like where I live, we have a single family home on one side and then a house that's like divided 4 ways. And we got like 4 different neighbors. And I think they've changed like 8 times since we've been there. So I don't want to say what's the point of meeting your neighbors, but we just, we're not neighborly. We're just not really friends.
Overly neighborly.
We're not friends.
Right.
So, neighbor across the street's nice.
Oh, they have a really cute dog.
And different neighbors.
The dog is on the flag?
Yeah, well, not that house, a different house.
Okay.
But yes, we have a neighbor who has their dog on a flag, and that's Steph's
And
favorite.
I like them.
Yeah, Steph's favorite house. Duh. All right, we will see you guys on Friday with a new advice column. It's a podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.